Good morning, guys. Day 2 of the adventure. Waking up here to a beautiful clear morning. Beautiful sunrise this morning. A little chilly last night, but not too bad. The wind was not a major factor. Beautiful clear night. Get some breakfast and some coffee going and get ready to get back on the trail. That's looking back to our camp spot just over there. You can barely see my tent right there. Excellent view here of Wilburn Ridge where we came across yesterday. You can see back towards Hall Orchard Mountain where the hike started. I know it's not going to come out in the video, but there's some beautiful fog down in the valley. Try to zoom in and see if we can get that. There we go. Hope you guys can see that. Alright guys, so you can see that I've got camp all broke down, cleaned up, leave no trace, you can't tell I was here. All my stuff back in the pack and we're ready to get back on the trail and continue with day 2. Alright guys, so we have left our camp and we're back on the trail. We have opted to take the Crest Trail, which as you can see is kind of like a road. It's technically a horse trail. And yesterday I kept calling it the Scales Trail, but it's actually called the Crest Trail, but it will take us to Scales. That's where we're headed now. Scales is about 2 miles from our campsite, so it won't take long to get down there. Scales is a low gap between 2 ridges, Pine Mountain and Stone Mountain, and it's the site of an old livestock market from back in the day when this area was used for cattle grazing. Great view here, guys, back towards Wilburn Ridge where we hiked across yesterday, and you can see our campsite right back there. Guys, we're still pretty high up here on Pine Mountain and got a little ways to go to get down to Scales, but you can see it down in the valley down there. That's the old livestock market at Scales. Alright guys, here's your close-up view of Scales. You can see there was some kind of large group camping here last night. I know you can't see that far in the video, but there's a Forest Service vehicle here as well, and quite a few people working up on that ridge there. They must be doing some kind of maintenance to the trail or to that ridge there. The Appalachian Trail actually goes up that ridge in that direction. hitching post here for horses, And way back in the day, I'm not sure how long ago, but this area was very common for cattle ranchers to bring cattle up here to these high meadows to graze, and this is their market. That's why it's called scales. I'm sure there was more infrastructure here in the past. Alright guys, so we're going to leave Scales and we're going to take the Scales Trail. Very short horse trail. I think it's about a half a mile or so. And it's going to take us down here and we're going to link back up with the Appalachian Trail. Check it out guys. The Scales Trail is really like a creek. I guess with all the rain we've had recently, but there's several springs that flow into this. But basically it's like we're walking a creek bed here. It's pretty wild. This is a horse trail, but I would not want to ride a horse on this. It's got to be too rough for the horses. Alright guys, so by this sign you can see the Scales Trail will continue straight ahead there towards Grayson Highlands State Park. That's actually where we're heading, but we're going to get back on the Appalachian Trail southbound and head in this direction. Alright guys, we're going to cross a creek here. I believe this is Big Wilson Creek. I'm not positive about the name. I think this is Big Wilson Creek. Very neat footbridge here. Nice little small cascade. Well guys, we picked up another hiking partner along the trail. We'll see how far,
Not sure how far
they tag along. No, not giving up yet. Still back there. Still with us.
They carry our packs.
Yeah. Alright guys, we got another creek crossing. This is called Quebec Branch. Pretty nice, healthy stream. And we're about to begin the most challenging part of today's hike. We've got to climb up this ridge here through a series of switchbacks. It's going to be pretty steep. guys, you can see we made it up to the top of the ridge, and now we're going to be keeping an eye out for the AT connector trail that will take us back down to the state park and where we parked at Massey Gap. Some more ponies to see us off here at the end of the hike. We sure have seen a lot of ponies on this visit to the Grayson Highlands. And here's our state park trails sign. You can see the Appalachian Trail continues southbound in that direction, but we are now going to leave the AT and take this state park trail, an Appalachian Spur Trail, the connector that will take us right through here. Alright guys, so we are just about back to the parking area at Massey Gap, the overnight backpackers lot where we left our vehicles. So this hike is quickly coming to an end. Really awesome hike with my friend Sleeves.
Great time.
If you don't know Sleeves, I want you to go check out his channel and get subscribed. I think you'll like what he's doing. Got some great hiking videos, mostly around northern Georgia, but some beyond, including Grayson Highlands in Virginia. Be sure to check out his version of this trip. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all your views and support, and I'll see you on the trail.